Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another video, and in this one we are going to talk about staking. Yes, it is time we can stake our OMI tokens for the first time in history for OMI token rewards. And in this video I want to talk with you about staking in general. Then we are going to look at the official Ecomi OMI article about staking on Ascendex, what it implies and what we can learn from the article. Then we are going to look at Ascendex itself, which is already open here in the background, and in the end we are going to draw some final considerations about what that means for us as investors, especially for us as investors into the OMI token and in the Veve collectibles. But before we start, please keep in mind that I'm a crypto and NFT investor and not a financial advisor, so please do your own research before you ape into the Ecomi staking. Also, if you enjoy this type of content and you're looking for a free method to support this channel, please consider dropping a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think about the Ascendex staking and the OMI rewards in the comments below. Also make sure you tap the bell to always get notified whenever I upload a video or start a live stream. If you're looking for a method to do more than this, then I have a link to my Patreon in the text below, or you can just become a channel member and therefore become a member to my channel. Also, for this specific case, I will generate an affiliate link to Ascendex. I don't have a partnership with them, but I believe this could bring some benefits. I don't even have an idea which benefits I could get from that, but I'm going to do it anyways. So at this point, I want to thank my Patreons for always supporting me and making my journey and this channel possible. Now with that all out of the way, let's jump right into staking. So let's quickly think about why should anyone pay us for leaving our OMI on the exchange and lock them up for a brief period and give us actually OMI tokens that we are personally sure about that it will increase drastically in value. And the reason for that is that staking usually is for people to lock up a specific token of a proof of stake blockchain to then be selected depending on the amount usually of tokens locked up to validate a block and then get rewarded for this validation. Now, at many chains, to become a validator requires a bigger amount of tokens staked, and not everyone can do that. Some people just want to stake 50 euros of a specific coin and they will never be a validator, so they technically couldn't do it. But the exchanges and other people found a way around it, and that is getting together to be able in a so-called pool to become a validator and then get the rewards and even get bigger rewards and be selected more as validators because this pool is so big, and then split the reward among all of the stakers according to how much they have brought into the pool. Now sometimes these pools are only to provide liquidity, and now for the first time for the OMI token there is such a pool available on Ascendex where we can put in our Ecomi tokens and gain 10% APR. Now what it all is and what we have to consider, we will read in the Medium article that has been published by the Ecomi team yesterday. As we can see here, this has been published on May the 18th. So depending on when you are watching this video, this is already one or more days in the past. And the staking has started on exactly this day. So yesterday you can already go there, make an account on Ascendex, hopefully with my affiliate link, and yeah, just go through this here. So let's read into this. Ecomi Ascendex Earn. OMI staking is now live through Ascendex Earn, and you can earn up to 10% APR. Ascendex Exchange has provided one of the most active markets for buying and trading OMI tokens since it was listed in early 2021. Now, in a new partnership with Ascendex Earn, OMI holders are able to stake their tokens on the platform to earn up to 10% APR on their holdings and enter the draw to win a Veve NFT. So there's actually a giveaway connected to this, and also APR is not equal APY, and we will learn a little bit more about this benefit of more than 10% in the ongoing article. Ascendex Earn is a central hub for staking, yield farming, and other products that empower users to extract the maximum value from their crypto holdings. This is a very important sentence, and we can have a consideration here, because if we are considering that maybe we are going into a prolonged bear market and we don't want to sell and speculate and trade with our OMI tokens, then we might as well put the OMI tokens and other altcoins that we are holding to work. And the only way to do that with a good effect is staking. And actually the staking rewards on many coins on different exchanges are quite high. So with this, we can even outperform the rampant inflation that we are seeing right now. In some states, it is even more than 8 and 9%, but with the 10% OMI and the possible value increase, we are able to outperform actually this inflation. Through Ascendex Earn, OMI token holders can now earn annual percentage rate, APR, that's what it stands for, based yields by committing their tokens to stake, as well as learn about the range of investment opportunities available on Ascendex. And we will take a little look around just to see how Ascendex is built up and how easy it is to use. And then we are actually going to stake some symbolic OMI just to see how it works. Details. Staking opens on May 18th, that was yesterday, and you can participate here. So there's a link in this Medium article. I will link the article below as well. No staking limits or individual caps. So that was a consideration that some people had, that it might be limited and then at some point full. This is apparently not the case. There is no lockup period. However, 7-day unbonding unstaking period will apply to withdraw your stake. So that actually means from the moment that you're locking up your tokens, you have to at least consider that you might have to wait at least 7 days to unstake the OMI if you want to sell it. If you want to do it instantly, you have a fee of 3% to basically break free your amount of OMI tokens, and that can be very hurtful if you think a couple of years into the future and OMI might be on 10 cents or even on $1. Starting APR 10%. That also means, because as a starting APR, you are staking for that right now, but this doesn't mean that in the future they are not offering less or more. Rewards accrue daily on deposits and will compound daily if the staker selects compound mode. This is recommended because you are basically benefiting from compound interest. So you are staking, let's say 100,000 OMI, so that would be 10,000 OMI during the whole year APR, but you're not getting them in the end of the year. You get a little bit and piece every day, which then would go into the total amount, and from there it's calculated onto these now 101,000 OMI, for example. So actually you are ramping up your rewards that you're getting. Your OMI stake is also available to use as collateral for future trading. So I'm personally not in futures trading. Probably, as I understand it, collateral means that if you get wrecked on futures trading, also your OMI stake will be included in that liquidation process. How to stake your OMI tokens. Staking OMI through Ascendex Earn is simple and intuitive. If you already have an account, you can skip to step 2 below. Now, I believe most of the people that are watching this don't have an account yet. And I can say from my experience that it was fairly easy. Within not even an hour, I had built an account and I did KYC, and KYC went through. Note, Ascendex has recently been through an ecosystem rebranding and update. The instructions linked below are still valid. However, the appearance of the new Ascendex desktop app may vary. Since I only have an account since yesterday, I don't know how it looked before, so I can unfortunately not tell you about this. First, register an account. Before you can participate in staking, you'll first have to register an account with Ascendex. You can do this through the desktop browser or the Ascendex mobile app, available on Android and iOS. So if you're doing it on the desktop one, it's not a problem, because in the moment of doing the KYC, when you have to upload the photos of your identity or your passport, you can switch via a link and then email to your phone, do it from the phone, and then you continue the process on the desktop. So no worries about KYC from the desktop. Deposit your OMI tokens. Once your account is registered and verified, you can deposit your OMI or purchase them directly on the exchange pairing OMI USDT. So that means if you purchase them on the exchange, you have to load up on USDT. Now, I had a very strange experience with Ascendex here, because I did KYC. It said I was verified, and then I tried to upload USDT by using credit card, just to upload enough to show you the staking that we want to look at later, and actually it has been failed all the time. So if you have that experience, I can tell you what it is probably about. So it seems that they are not letting super new users use credit cards to load up on BTC, USDT or so. I tried it 3 times and it got failed all the time. So I thought something is wrong with my credit card, or that my credit card institute, which was MasterCard at the time, that they were blocking the transaction to Ascendex because they were mistrusting Ascendex. That is actually not the case. I called them and they confirmed and assured me that they were approving all the 3 transactions, but then subsequently the transaction itself got immediately cancelled by Ascendex. So very strange. I believe they just put some tolerance so that people, bot scammers, cannot create accounts and then exploit credit cards. So maybe I have to wait some days in. But there is another way around this, and that is that you already have another exchange where you can load up on USDT or XLM better, and then send that to Ascendex and then sell that for USDT and then buy OMI with it. So how this might work, I will show you as well when we are coming to actually depositing OMI, or at least depositing whatever cryptocurrency that we are able to buy Ecomi without using fiat upload from a credit card. So stay patient with me, bear with me, because we are getting there. You need pairing OMI USDT. So once you have your USDT, you can buy OMI tokens there. Ascendex only accept ERC20 OMI tokens. That is also very important, because if you still have Go tokens on another exchange, and I know that Bitforex actually still supports both types of OMI tokens, then you need to make sure that you are first going through the Ecomi swap site. The instructions you will find by clicking the link here. I'm not going to explain the swap in this video, but most of you will have an ERC20. Don't send, this is really important, don't send your Go OMI to this Ascendex address, because that is an ERC20 address, and that means that is an Ethereum address, and you might lose all your OMI if they are Go OMI and you're sending them onto the ERC20 address. Now, most of the exchanges, once you try to send your OMI, will display below that it is sent via ERC20 network. At least when you're sending from Gate.io, then it will for sure show you that you have ERC20 tokens, and also Gate.io only supports ERC20 now. They have swapped all the Go OMIs. Once they have been received and fully confirmed, you will be able to participate in the staking. Reminder, if you currently store your OMI tokens in the Veve app, where they have no use at all at the moment, you have layer 2 OMI and cannot send them directly to Ascendex to stake. Now, here is the bridge that we have heard about coming into play, and we are glad that we have that now. You will have to withdraw your tokens back to layer 1. All exchanges are on layer 1. The Veve app wallet is on layer 2. So you need to bridge between layer 2 and layer 1 and send, according to the article that is linked in this article, how to bridge your OMI tokens. You need to bridge them back to layer 1 to then be able to send them or use them on Ascendex. Probably by bridging you can send them directly to Ascendex. Not sure about that though. Participate in staking. Now here it gets interesting. Account holders can participate in staking through the Ascendex Earn website or mobile app. To do so, search for the Ecomi token and click deposit button to begin. Enter the number of tokens you want to stake. You will also see an estimation of the rewards you will earn based on the current APR. Select compound mode if you would like your daily rewards to be automatically restaked and compound your returns. I will certainly do that because I want the compound returns. Confirm you have read and agreed to the Ascendex staking agreement using the drop-down menu. You can also view this post and redemption rules, including payment dates and application fees for instant redemption. Tap confirm to begin earning rewards, and make sure that you don't need your Ecomi within the next 7 days, because that is at least a period to unstake them. If you are using the mobile app, you can follow the instructions here, Okay, and then there is a Veve NFT giveaway, which we are going to look after because we don't want to forget everything we need to do. And now we are looking at Ascendex. Now back on Ascendex here, there's one important point to make. A lot of you guys that are watching this video are tuning in from the US. You want to stake, but you cannot access Ascendex because Ascendex is not available in that sense in the US. But there is a workaround. You can actually use VPN to get around this, so that Ascendex basically thinks that you are logging in from another country, and then you can also go to Ascendex and work with it as any other normal person in that sense, which is not on the US, can do it. Now, let's take a look here at Ascendex. For Ascendex, we see it's very neat design. We have a lot of cryptocurrencies that we can buy. There's an Ascendex token, there is BTC, Ethereum, Polkadot, Ripple, and so on. I'm not going over all of them, but most of those look familiar. Chainlink, Super Project, and stuff like that. Binance Coin, VeChain. So we have a lot of tokens here, and also XLM is supported, and that's where it gets interesting. So now the first thing that we want to make sure is that we have the necessary crypto assets to start staking. Now, as you can see here, I've recently made my account. I just uploaded some 50 euros, or now it's 52 USDT onto it, and they are already in Ecomi. You cannot see it here, but down below here you see that I have some 33,000 Ecomi on Ascendex right now, just to demonstrate the staking, and I'm thinking of sending my other 1.1 million Ecomi also to Ascendex from currently Gate.io. Now, you will see when you make your account, you will see a 0 here, you have no funds, and you are going to want to deposit funds here. And as you can see here, I made a test deposit of 30 XLM and then a deposit of 368 XLM. Why did I choose XLM? Because I could buy XLM directly from Gate.io, and then I sent them over with almost 0 fees to Ascendex, and then I transformed them into USDT, and then I bought Ecomi with that. So that is what you want to do. So as you can see here, there's a deposit history, and if you click here on select your token, that is the token that you want to receive on Ascendex. So what we want to receive is XLM, Stellar. Both memo and deposit address fields are required to complete. Any missing info will lead to potential asset loss. Okay, confirm, we understood. We have a deposit address, and we can check our deposit history here. On the other exchange, I will select withdraw, and then I will fill in the memo and the address. I will triple check and make sure that everything is correct before I'm going to send it. And even as I did, make a test deposit where you're not losing too much if it gets stuck somewhere, and then you can go full ahead. And probably on that other exchange, you will need to do all the security measures like SMS confirmation, Google Authenticator, whatever they have in place. And then it will take around 15 minutes and your XLM will be deposited depending on how much transfers are going on Ascendex. Now, the other part is that you go here, up here on invest, click get started, Then you'll have this little Ascendex Invest. You click Get Started, and then you can actually choose that you want how much USDT you want to buy, which you then will convert into OMI. And here you can choose your currency. So if you are doing it from a credit card from the US, you still choose USD, even though you logged on via VPN. You can use euros, you can use the British pound, you can do it from Japan. We have also seen that the articles were released in Japanese, so we will have some Japanese stakers on the app and so on. So there are a lot of currencies to choose. So you choose your currency and then how much you want to load up, buy, and then you have to fill in your credit card information. And if it doesn't happen as it happened to me, that Ascendex doesn't allow that to you right away after creating an account, then you can proceed. Otherwise, you have to do the method of depositing from another exchange that I have told you before. And if you have really good friends that can help out with a transfer, then that's also fine. So, or family members that can help out with a transfer so that you can try out the staking right away. Now let's look into the wallet. So as you can see here, I have crypto assets in the value of 52.27 USDT. And if I'm clicking in here, we are seeing that we have some rests of XLM and USDT from the transfers, and we have 33,000 OMI. And what I'm going to do now is I can either choose Earn, to click on Earn, and then it will directly show me the OMI staking site. So here you see depositors flexible so that I can withdraw it. APY is 10.52, should be APR by the way. Deposit amount, I can just click on maximum, or I can select half here, or I can select whatever value of OMI that I want to stake. And I'm going to stake everything, and then I click I have agreed to the Ascendex staking agreement that I've totally read and I understood. And then I can click confirm. But I just want to show you the other way to get to the staking site if you don't find this one. And that is going up here on to earn, then click on staking, because here we can also see what other good stuff we can stake. And as you can see here, there are a lot of projects where we can stake our stuff, and maybe I will do some DCA on Ascendex and compare a little bit with the other exchanges where I get good APY. Make sure, this only as a side note, doesn't have to do anything with OMI, but if you see APY in the heights of like couple of hundred or so, you should get a little bit suspicious if it's really worth the deal. And as we also can see here, we have a minimum delegation amount of 30,000 OMI. That's why I uploaded a little bit more. And the 7 days unbonding period. And as you can see, for some coins, it is only 5 days. For some, it's 14 days. For OMI, it's 7 days. Now we have features, instant unbonding. We have compound mode. And we have a pre-staking program, exclusive staking program jointly launched by Ascendex and projects before the official launch of on-chain staking. And that specific program is probably where they also included this giveaway stuff. So this is very good to see that they have actually done the whole staking thing in exchange and in communication with the Ecomi team. So for me, this is always a good sign. They are not doing it in a guerrilla style where they are just basically doing it without any back confirmation, without any support by the team, like Gate.io did the listing without talking to anyone, where they just listed OMI without checking back with the team. Now, we see some other signs here that we don't have at OMI. Just look at them. Investment multiple card, I don't know what that is. And we have margin trading for staked assets that we also do not see for the OMI token. But then here in this list, now that I have all the information, I can click on deposit. And now I'm back at the same site here that we wanted to see. Now, what I do is I will stake the maximum amount of OMI that I have available, and we see my estimated APY yield is 3,475 OMI. Now, before we lock that in, I just want to give a consideration right away. Now, 3,475 OMI is not much. That is around, I think, $5 because we are staking $50 of USDT or now OMI. And if I get these tokens back, that's not much. But keep in mind that if the token goes up and you earned a couple of thousand OMI in the first year, that could still be 347 euros or US dollars, for example, if OMI goes to 10 cents. Now imagine it goes to $1 or even more. So if you are staking 1 million or 2 million, you are at 200,000 Ecomi tokens per year. And if it only goes to 10 cents with 200,000 OMI, you would be at $20,000 already. So that's not bad as a dividend basically on the year. So for me, this is very clear choice that I really want to stake as much OMI as possible for this API rate. Now we have a drop down here with the rules that we have already talked about. Then there are other rules where nothing is written in yet, and we are going to confirm that. Now it said deposit successfully staked assets can be used as collateral for futures trading. As I said before, I'm not really into futures trading, so I don't care, while still receiving staking returns. Now I want to view my investments. Now I can see here total value of your investments, still this. And now basically we are having the pending redemptions here. And this is another thing, a viewer of mine asked me why he doesn't see anything after 4 hours. And the reason for that is that it's only paid once per day. So probably paid either at a certain time for all the stakers every 24 hours, or more probably after 24 hours that you just get your APR. Two things still left here. The first one is some more considerations. And Foster Hild, if you don't follow him yet, do that. He is also putting out YouTube videos that are worth seeing, and he posted on Twitter the thought of knowing that if OMI even reaches 10 cents at some point in the next few years, that I will have earned 170,000 per year for doing absolutely nothing, made this a clear decision. Thank you, Ecomi, for making this possible. So now let's consider you are really staking 1 million OMI and you're getting 100,000 OMI for that as a reward per year, and it takes OMI 5 years to get to 10 cents. So you would now have 500,000 OMI, that in your case would be $50,000. So that is just for letting that sit there. Now that yield, that compounded $50,000 that you made in those 5 years, you have to wager this against the benefits, the possible benefits that you can get from staking OMI on the Veve app, and therefore having an increased chance of getting certain collectibles and then being able to take profits on those collectibles, and then think if you can get out with more by staking your OMI and then selling more in the end, or by leveraging your OMI to have these raffle tickets and stuff like that by staking it inside the Veve app wallet. And in my opinion, I have to be a very good flipper and trader on the Veve collectibles to really make a profit from getting a little bit more on the drops. So the incentives for only the raffle tickets would, in my opinion, not be enough to make me get OMI out of the Ascendex staking and get it into the app. But here's the thing. We don't know the final version of the OMI utility program yet, and we have already seen there are going to be more staking tiers, and apparently staking in the Veve app will allow you to have more benefits like burning collectibles, like displaying your mint numbers in showrooms, to buy NFTs on the Veve app with OMI tokens. So in that sense, it makes sense to have something that is generating returns, but also I cannot imagine a world in which I wouldn't try out at least the staking inside the Veve app to get benefits like burning collectibles. I don't know if I will have ever enough OMI to get that done once it comes out, but I will certainly try, and until the OMI utility program finally gets released, I will definitely stake my OMIs on Ascendex. Now the final point here is that actually Ecomi and Ascendex partnered up together to do an NFT giveaway campaign to incentivize people of staking on Ascendex, and I have contributed right now with you guys in this video to that pool. Only a little bit, but as I said before, I'm going to move a bigger chunk of OMI to Ascendex. Now let's look at this. To celebrate this initiative, we'll also be giving away some limited additional digital collectible NFTs to staking participants. The NFT giveaway campaign will run from May 18th to June 1st, and winners will be announced after the event concludes within 50 days. So until June the 1st, you have time to also stake OMI, at least 30,000, and be in the pool of winners that can get a collectible. Participants have 2 chances to win a Veve NFT prize depending on the total threshold amount staked on the Ascendex Earn platform and individual staked amounts. Prices. The first giveaway promotion is based on the total amount of OMI staked. So that is, you are staking something, I just staked 33,000, and we are all summing that up and look in which tier we are on the platform in the period between May 18th to June 1st. That is to say, the more that is collectively staked by the Ecomi fam, the more NFT prices are unlocked. So that I understand as if we are unlocking tier 1 and then tier 2, that we are getting the 2 common NFTs and then also on top of it the 2 uncommon NFTs. So that means if we have staked $500 to 1 million of OMI altogether, they are going to raffle away 2 common NFTs within the realm of all stakers that are contributing to that at the time of the end of the giveaway. So don't take your OMI out before that June 1st, otherwise you're probably not eligible to that giveaway. But there are more information being posted by the Ascendex team later on. Now tier 3 will give us rare, tier 4, which is already up to 10 million, will give us the ultra rare collectibles, and from 10 million above we will get 2 secret rare collectibles into the community. And then similarly, individuals have a chance to win 1 out of 10 Veve NFTs based on their personal staked amount tier. These will also be awarded at the completion of the promotion. So that means everyone who has staked at least $1,000 of OMI, worth of OMI, so has to pass $1,000, between all of them they will raffle away 2 rare collectibles. And then with tier 2, 2 rare collectibles as well apparently. So that means probably that the ones that are staking with 5,000 and more are eligible to the 2 rares here and to the 2 rares here. So I think everyone who is in a higher tier will have access to this, and also the secret rare if you are above $50,000 of staked OMI. So that is a very interesting way of doing a giveaway and simultaneously increase the TVL of Ecomi. Interestingly also is that this first staking announcement almost had no price movement as a consequence. We also didn't see OMI drop further, even though Bitcoin was dropping at the time, but we haven't seen any price increase during the announcement and afterwards yet. Don't miss out, Ascendex will release instructions how to participate in the Veve NFT giveaway, so please ensure that you are following Ecomi and Ascendex on Twitter so you don't miss out. Yes, definitely do that. But with that, I am already at the end of this little Ascendex Ecomi staking guide with considerations. So let me know in the comments below if you like this type of video and what you are going to stake, how much you are going to stake, if you are going to stake, and if you see, very important, I really want to know this from all of you, would you rather invest in collectibles or rather invest in OMI at this time and then stake it, because the prices are crazily low, and if we see another Bitcoin dump, which is not out of the cards, which is actually in the cards, then we could see even lower Ecomi prices and therefore makes our life easier to accumulate more, which we then can stake. But let me know about all of this in the comments below. Make sure that you smash up the like button, that you hit the subscribe one, that you tap the bell, that you always get notified when I put out bullish videos about Ecomi, Omi, Chiliz, VeChain, the crypto market, and when I start a live stream. Now, wherever you are on the world, have yourselves a great morning, evening, day, night, or afternoon. Have a good night's sleep dreaming about your compounding OMI that is working now for you while you're sleeping, and see you in the next video.